Okay, Sammy. I love just listening in whenever it's like popping back in and you've heard them before. I don't know if this is just somebody trying to truck along slowly or if this is going to be him, because I'm really trying to hear what he's saying, and it sounds like they're, you know that old song where it goes, come along the train, choo choo, or something like that? It doesn't sound like that at all, but I'm trying to give you like what I'm actually hearing, and it's a little bit like, what are you talking about? Were you wanting to talk again to your husband, or were you looking for somebody different? Train does mean something. Okay, so I'm going to keep that with me then. Just whoever is there. Okay. Because I was going to tell you, the train, I'm going to say this train is actually going to an older male. It's not your husband. This one, I don't know if this is like a grandfather trying to play a joke, but this is definitely masculine. He does show older. He does show where he's kind of like trying to sing this song, Come Along the Train. And he's trying to show like, he's trying to show a lot of movement with this. Like, it's not just something that is just like, okay, yeah, here's this song, here's this little joke, let's joke about it. He's saying that like, for this masculine, if I am pulling it, he's trying to show the rapidness of how quickly either infection took over or how quickly that he ended up passing with this specifically. So I'm going to write this down real quick. Masculine. Train. Singing. Long black train at his funeral. So at the grandfather's funeral? Okay. But why does it feel off whenever I say, okay, I'll just go with it. I'm not going to write down a relationship yet because I don't, all I know for certain is masculine train singing a song and long black train. Oh, your dad. Okay. Because I said grandfather and then I'm sitting there and I'm like, I don't get the confidence feeling from that. I get more of like a, okay, father, but I wasn't sure about dad just yet. I didn't fill it out. It felt like I needed to drop something. So that makes sense. So this is your father. He did die quietly. Or quickly. So he's trying to show rush. So the train not only means because he was singing a song with the train, meant long black train, but he was also trying to show how the train it's showing movement, rapid speed, not the slow speed. Rush, quick. No, you don't have to rush. You're okay. Rush, quick. Passing. And I don't know if he keeps on trying to show how he really drastically loves just aquatic, anything. Ocean, water, pool, pond. I don't know if he's a fisher. Anything that's going to go with water. Because I'm just getting that it's not symbolic, but it's like the whole essence of it. But that would lead me to ask, is your mom still very much alive? Because the reason why it's leading me to ask is because for me, masculine energy show up as fire and spirit, okay? Feminine energy shows up as a nurturing spirit, so it's water, earth, and air. And so if he's trying to show all of this water, there's either one or two ways it's going to go. It's either he's wanting to go to a direction of giving a message to the mother, or the mother will be there, or it's the fact that he really sincerely loves this whole big pond that has like this huge boat on it. And I mean, this boat isn't nothing fancy. It's not a yacht. It's like this little small wooden boat, has like it's blue on the bottom. No, either blue or white. So I don't know if it's white with a blue line that goes all the way around it, or blue on the bottom with a white line that goes all around it. But it has like a seat in the front and a seat in the back. Oh, we used to fish when I was a kid, and then also know my mom passed after him. So the big whole ocean, the big whole water, everything that he's showing, whenever he says it's not metaphorical, it's like literal, then that's going to mean the fact that he's trying to tell you, yes, your mom is with me. Don't worry that we're not separated. Because you've been here before whenever I explain how I see the energies, right? The masculine and feminine orb. Wow, I didn't know that. I'm so sorry that both of them have passed. Did your mom have two parakeets? I think that's what the birds are called. I just spit that out. I don't know if it's actually what it is, but they're very beautiful color. They can come in like a light blue with white. I think it's like a yellow and green. But I see like this this bird cage, okay? And I don't know if it's symbolic yet, or else if it's like confirmed. But she is showing me like these two parakeets that are singing back and forth to each other, and she's showing me. So now I don't know if these are lovebirds or parakeets, because they do have vibrancy colors. So I think that it's called a parakeet. But they are so in love with each other, like they're inseparable. One moves to the other side of the cage, the other one will follow. Another one goes to the other side, the other one will follow. And she's showing more of the yellow and green one, and he's showing more of the blue and white one. But not like they are that thing. They're just showing that like that's an energy in which they like to show. So parakeet. Mom. She's the yellow one. No, but your great aunt did. Okay, gotcha. And also, I wonder what the spiritual meaning of a parakeet actually is. I will have to look that up, because I'm wondering if that's like some type of message in which they push forward. Did anybody smoke? I'm smelling like really heavy, like tobacco. Like, you know, whenever somebody walks in from smoking and they have like the cold feeling on them, like the cold air, but they also have the tobacco smell too. I'm getting that kind of smell. I'm gonna put smoke ? Cold human. Smoke smell. What? Smoke smell. Your dad did. So did your papa. Okay. So then we're gonna go ahead and put yes to father and papa. And you, now mind you, is your great aunt passed as well? Yes, my fingers are frozen, my friend. Absolutely frozen. Like the tips of them, like see, can you see how it's like, well, you can't because of the TV, but the tips of them are very cold. I'm very cold. Yes, she is, and Papa is. Okay, so then you know what? This is going to be a clash of all of them. And guys, whenever you guys get a mediumship, please don't think that it's only limited to one person. You guys can ask for whoever you want to come through. Okay? Papa, and then also your great aunt. Because they're going to love the fact that they can just like spit out lots of stuff. And if you have more, sometimes it makes it more fun, okay? Well, I shouldn't say fun. That's probably the wrong terminology. There goes the Asperger's mind again, but still. Papa, he's always cold, so I'm going to link this cold feeling to him. Cold feeling. And he definitely still has that smoke in hand, that cigarette in hand. Because of the fact that like that I can smell heavily whenever I'm trying to write this down. Smoker. And the great aunt, you said, was the parakeets. But the thing is I also feel like that really does go with your mom, because it feels like the great aunt is like protecting your mom in a sorts. One of them has really bad vertigo, like dizziness, like dizzy spells where they're sitting there and they're like swaying back and forth a little bit. I mean, they don't have it now. Remember, they don't hold on to any physical ailment or any physical emotions or limitations. But again, they still give you that essence to be like, hey, validate this, because, you know, you're going to need it. But they still, your dad's laughing. He's got a contagious laugh. Does he snort whenever he laughs? Would that make sense to you? Because I feel like he just like busted off laughing and then he had like this little, you know, but then he kept on going. I don't know. If he doesn't, then this just cracked me up so much. So I'm going to write down this snorty laugh. Snorty laugh. Check mark. And then I'm going to, you know what? That was definitely your dad. 100%. But anyways. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Yes, but it's been a long time since you... He said, well, think about it now. Because of the fact that, like, literally as I was explaining that, and he loves the fact that I said Asperger's mind, he's like, what even? Now he is huge about... So now he's kind of giving me like a... Okay, but don't say that again. I don't like that. That's rude. Don't do that to yourself. He's kind of giving me like a, where, you know, he really wants me to see myself in a better light, just like he would do with you, where he never really wanted you to say things that aren't really true, where you would talk down to yourself, and he's like, no, none of that. Don't say that. And then he'd be like, you got this. So he's very motivational. I mean, it doesn't take a psychic to tell you that. Mind you guys, whenever I say that, it's because I'm lacking confidence about the fact that that was just vague. But also at the time, I'm just like, okay, well, let's get a little bit more foundational. But it's all a learning process on being like in public view and public eye. So with that, he is so honest too. Like literally, you will say things that you don't really mean to even tell people. And then he's just like, I'm honesty to a T. But he's like, not brutally honest, because there's no mean bone in this guy's body. He's strict though, where he's like, okay, I'm gonna watch you. I'm gonna make sure that you go from point A to point B, and if your ass ain't back, you in trouble. So that's something that I feel like would be important. But it wasn't like a I'm gonna whoop your ass kind of thing. It was more of like a, okay, you didn't listen, go to your room, that kind of thing. He sure was. That's where I got it. I love it. So integrity is super huge. Now, I don't know why. Okay, so don't judge me with this, but have you ever, I didn't do it intentionally, okay? Have you ever tasted a penny? Please, no judgment, okay? I'm just saying, like, I don't know how to explain this without sounding weird. So have you ever tasted a penny? Or has metal ever like hit your mouth? Okay, so he's giving me that somebody, actually I'm not going to point it with just him. I think this is also your mom. Somebody's giving me a penny specifically, and they're saying that whenever it's heads up, it's us. Or whenever it's heads up, look for it. And then also your great aunt, I feel like she's going, even if it's heads down, I mean, it's the same thing. Just flip it over. It's the same thing. There's no bad or good. And I'm just like, I believe in good luck, so I'm only picking up a good penny. And she's like, okay, whatever. So she's like, this is bizarre. This is weird. This is so weird. So I don't know if that would make sense to you, because they feel like they really, it's not just a, oh wow, I found a penny here and there. It's like literally you're like, dang, did I just find another one? And there's another one over there. It's like that, where you're consistently really seeing and eyeballing the pennies. My great aunt and her sisters used to do that. I love that. Penny Is anybody named Penny, or anybody that has like the letter P in their name or anything like that? Just because I want to see if this goes somewhere, because I want to trickle down the feeling of like, because originally I was feeling like there's somebody that's going to be linked to this that it's meant for, like the actual taste of the penny. So I'm trying to see what that's going to be doing. Penny equals us. We... the great aunt's like, bullshit, because I was about to write down, we sent you luck. And I feel like there's like more feminines over there that are trying to talk, and I feel like also the masculines. And then as I'm writing that, we sent you luck, because there's a bunch of people, and then she's just like, bullshit, like that, where she's like screaming from the back. No Penny or P that I can think of. Okay, don't worry about it. They may have had like a friend or somebody that you don't really like know of, an acquaintance, or they may have had like a boyfriend or girlfriend, some type of connection where the P resonates. But for a fact, the penny, the taste of the penny, is the whole aspect about, again, trying to make you remember his laugh, but also because of the fact that they're trying to show you that, like, they show you heads up, they give you heads up, they want to give you that kind of thing. Your aunt is too much. Great aunt calls... Oh, okay, is that what you're trying to say? So there's a card game called BS, or bullshit. And does she play card games a lot? Is there anybody that would, like, they would sit around a table and they'd play? Because as I'm writing down, like, great aunt, and then I was going to put calling out bullshit about the penny, all I write is called BS. And it wouldn't directly be that card game specifically. Like, I'm not saying that it can't be. I'm just saying that if it's not that, then is there anybody that would, like, is there where family game night was important to somebody, or family gathering was important to somebody, where, like, either board games were brought out, card games were done, where they're sitting at like this huge table and everybody's just like cracking up. I love the laughter there. There's so much laughter in your family. Yes, every family get together, we play poker. Okay, and we always had a lot of BS to say. Okay, so then you know what? Then we'll leave it like that. I was thinking it was just very simplistic and it was going to be a card game, but I love that. I love that so much. So, family gatherings equals poker equals drama. I like how they put that. Drama. There's so much mix of color right now. There's green, which is your father. So your mom started out with a yellow hue, but she's more of an orangish type. Once you warm up to her, she's very like she's very poetic. She's very ombre orange. And then your papa, he kind of has more like a dusty blue. It's not like a bright blue or a dark blue or a pastel blue. It's like right in between where it's dusty. And he goes, stop saying dusty. Then with your great aunt has somebody with her too. Your great aunt is the purple hue, but she has somebody that's like a pinkish violet color with her as well. So it is a feminine for sure. But there is like I don't know if this is I don't know if this would be her child that would be with her, but there is like a younger person that's with her specifically, that's linked to her. A child with her. And mind you, the child feels like they've grown a little bit. So the child feels like it can go anywhere between and they just show themselves wherever. So whenever they're really close to mom, they show their age about being 8 to 12. And then whenever they back off away from mom, I start seeing like an essence of like a 25. And I keep calling mom. I don't think she did have a daughter that died. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. You know what? I needed that. Because I have had the worst day possible, and I've been doubting myself, literally, as a psychic, and I probably shouldn't say this on TikTok, but I've been doubting myself and my abilities really heavy today, and the fact that, like, I don't even know you. okay? And I would love to get to know you, but I don't even know you. And the fact that I'm able to pull that forward, like, it just tells me that T, get out of your mind. You're doing a good job. You know what you're doing. So I really needed that. Thank you. I really, 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 really do appreciate that. But she does have the little girl that's like right next to her, and she's like, you got it. You got it. That's why I did this. And so that's something like, okay, don't get emotional. There's no need to get emotional on a live. Anyways, like, I don't want to be sitting here being one of those people that's like, oh my gosh, you know what I mean? Because I've definitely done that before, but still, there's a time and a place. Yes, you definitely got to believe in yourself. So even the most amazing, fantastic individual that is really, really good at what they do, and they're very professional, and they've made it, and they've succeeded, even them, they're going to have doubts, guys. It's normal. It's a physical trait. Everybody's going to have doubts. Everybody's not going to believe in themselves all the time. And if they do, fantastic. That is the energy that you want to absorb around. That's the one you want to be around. But no, I appreciate it. Why do you think this is my third book? True. Thank you, Lovey. I appreciate it so very much. You guys are so sweet. I love you guys. I had the same experience last week. I started crying, girl. We all go through it. Yes, because emotion just hits you. It like freaking punches you in the face sometimes. I had a reading from another medium and I canceled it because I only want you. Oh my gosh, that's so... Jenny, I'm trying not to cry on live. Stop it. But no, that's so sweet. Very much. I really appreciate it. I mean, do I highly advise you guys trying out other mediums? Absolutely. I 100% think that it's very wise to try out another medium because of the fact that, like, you know, you want to see the synchronicities of the message and you want to see what's there. But I really, truly do believe in the fact of being like loyal to who you trust and stuff. So again, I want to hug you guys. You are so good and spot on. Touch me and all my family. I know, Miss Eileen, I cannot thank you enough. You send all of your family to me, and I have a blast, especially with Paco. Miss Sammy, so now what I'm going to do for the last, about like the last 7 minutes of your read, I'm going to open up everything for questions, commentary, anything that didn't resonate, anything you'd like for us to elaborate on, or any questions you want to do, okay? So next on the list, I have Lovey, then I have Christina, I have Gracia, and then I have Rebecca, okay? Good evening. I'm doing well. Thank you for the virtual hug. You guys are so sweet. Aw, thank you.